Stop scrolling, yes, right now, because if you skip this moment, you may delay a change your soul has been waiting for far too long. Your life could change right now. Not gradually, not someday, right now. Stay with me for the next few moments, not because I want your time, but because Allah may be calling your attention. You weren't planning to stop. Your thumb was already moving, another video, another distraction, another delay, but something made you pause. That pause is not accidental. Most people scroll to escape silence, because silence forces questions, and questions force truth. Here is a frightening thought. What if the life you want is only one decision away, and distraction is the only thing keeping you from it? We assume change requires years, but many spiritual transformations happen in a moment of clarity. Let me ask you something slightly uncomfortable. How long have you been telling yourself, "I'll change later"? Later when life slows down. Later when faith feels easier. Later when pain disappears. Later is the most dangerous word for the soul. And here is the urgency. There are moments Allah places before a person that never return in the same form. Miss them, and you don't lose faith. You lose momentum. But listen carefully. This is not pressure. This is invitation. And what comes next may explain why you are feeling restless lately. Deep down, you already know something needs to change. Not everything. Just one direction, one habit, one priority. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught that actions are judged by intentions, and intentions begin in the heart, long before actions appear. So let me ask you plainly, what intention have you been postponing? Fear enters here for a reason. Because delaying what you know is right slowly hardens the heart. Not suddenly, not dramatically, quietly. Here's a pattern interrupt. Be honest. How many Islamic reminders have you saved and never acted on? Exactly. Knowledge without action doesn't heal. It increases responsibility. Allah does not overwhelm a soul with truth unless that soul is capable of rising, which means if you are hearing this now, you are capable of more than you think. But here's the tension. Change feels heavy because Shaitan always exaggerates the cost and hides the reward. He says, "It's too late. You're not consistent enough. Start tomorrow." Tomorrow is his favorite lie. And here is the cliffhanger. What if the discomfort you feel right now is the final signal before transformation begins? Stay with me. Change does not begin with perfection. It begins with alignment. When the heart realigns with Allah, everything else follows. You don't need a dramatic moment. You need an honest one. Right now, imagine standing before Allah and being asked, what stopped you from taking one sincere step? No excuses sound convincing in that moment, but here is the excitement. Allah loves small, consistent returns more than dramatic promises. One sincere dua, one corrected intention, one decision to stop delaying. That is how lives change. And something powerful happens when you stop scrolling and start reflecting. The noise fades, the heart speaks, and guidance feels closer. Let me reset your attention with a simple question. If Allah granted you clarity tonight, would you have the courage to act on it tomorrow? Because clarity without courage changes nothing. And here is the cliffhanger you need to hear. Sometimes Allah changes your life, not by changing your situation, but by changing what you are willing to tolerate. Think deeply about that. This is your moment of choice. You can scroll again, or you can mark this moment as the beginning of alignment. No announcement, no audience, just sincerity. Before you leave, I want you to do something intentional. In the comments, write this sentence honestly. I will stop delaying what Allah is calling me toward. Nothing more, nothing less. You will be surprised how many people read that and feel courage awaken inside them. And if you want to stay connected to reminders that don't just inspire, but guide, ground, and strengthen your Islamic lifestyle in a world full of distraction, subscribe to this channel. Stay with us, because sometimes all it takes to change a life is stopping the scroll at the right moment.